for it all. Maybe.
I have to turn it off. I have to turn it off. I'm really sorry because I got an Artlist subscription, right? And I love that song. I was like, yeah, that's going to be the one. We're going to start the show with that. But you know what? It goes artlist.com. It's like, oh, it's
what?
And then I thought that I had like the subscription that let me have music, but I didn't. I only had the AI subscription. So we've only got that song for the first 5 seconds before it goes artlist.com.
I'm going to tell you, right, that whole 20 seconds was so hectic. I don't think I heard a word you just said. I had my headphones in. I realised I can't have my headphones in because they're broken. And then you're dancing, saying you like the song, but I'm like halfway through taking a headphone.
Should we do it again? Because this is
one headphone in, and I was like one out, and I was like trying to listen to you, and I realised I put them in, and I was like, she's finished the sentence. So I have no idea what she just said.
Oh, well, this is the song, right? I really like this. I think this should be our song, but I need to buy it. Basically, it's got. And guys, if you're watching this on the replay, hey, give us a hashtag replay and let us know, what do you think of this song? Ready?
Maybe we could spend the bar tab on it.
Crazy times, can't you feel it? Is there a reason for it all?
It's so sad.
I love it.
Artlist.io.
I heard that. I heard that today when I came into Restream as you. And I was like, oh, I like this jam. I was like, better than like, what was the other one that says like, I don't know. She's just, I think it's like a little bit of a love song. We did have a viewer and then they ran away. Guys, come back.
Oh, don't worry about that.
They can't hear me though. Come back.
That's fine. Yeah, they can't hear you. They can't.
It's fine. We'll have the rebels
hear you energetically.
Momentarily.
That reminds me, actually, we should probably get this happening inside the Rebellious Business Network, which is our network of 5,000 business owners.
Hey, you know that you've got to post. Oh, you're meeting a certain number of posts with your Facebook profile. Does sharing this count?
No, because I don't normally share from my personal profile. I share from the business page. But otherwise, yeah, it would. The reason being is for some reason, Restream, when you stream to a personal Facebook account from Restream, the stream is private.
Oh,
well, it's only seen by your friends.
Oh, yeah. I see. It can't be found.
So, yeah. But yeah, anyway, so this is the Rebellious Business Show. My name's Cordelia. This is Caroline. We're here to hopefully just this is our hour in a really busy week to just come and hang out with you guys and have some fun. So if you're here with us on the replay or you're here with us live, drop a comment in the chat. Let us know that you are here so that we can chat with you and not just each other, because that's the kind of point of this. That's what we want to do. And also let's make this a networking thread, because we are a network. Plug your business, put what you do in the comments, and give yourself a we have a YouTube viewer. Hello, girls.
No way.
Hello. Yeah, but just remember that we need to be careful about the YouTube comments. We got proper trolled on YouTube once. It was jarring. So if we get trolly comments, Caroline, blink us on.
Blink us on. Yeah, I need reminding about that.
I'll get ready with the hide button. I'll be like, hide. And we won't put the comments up on the screen if they're very rude. We just won't do it. It's not happening. But hi, great to have you with us. So what are we doing today, Caroline?
We've got Hank. Wait, hang on. First we've got to do, are we doing the whatchamaflip first? Like you don't know what that means. Bar tab.
The bar tab. Let's do the bar tab. Dun, dun, dun. So every week, Caroline, do you want to introduce the bar tab? And I'll get it.
Bar tab. I was trying to get onto YouTube to see who was on there.
No, don't do that.
So the bar tab. Oh, I've got fluff. Right, the bar tab is basically we are making our bazillions through becoming Facebook influencers. And we're gonna retire on Facebook's monetization scheme. It's very rewarding, and we want to encourage everyone to tap into this vein of gold. So we have decided to share our earnings. We're going to give you behind the scenes. And I know it's ghoulish to talk about money, but it's important. It's important. So you guys can also retire on your gazillions from your Facebook monetization. So, how was that introduction for you? You happy?
That was great. I'm loving it. It's tickling me. It's also making me think of my daughter. She came and sat at the table last night. She was like, I am going to make money. I was like, how? What are you doing? She was like, friend of mine told me, TikTok shop, get the samples. Then what you do with the samples is you do a video demonstrating the samples and how they work. And then you get 20 quid for 200 views. And I was like, okay, something's gone wrong in this like transfer of data. 200 views, 20 quid. Mate, we looked it up. It was 20,000 views. We'll get
20 quid.
No, 20 quid for 20,000 views.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's bad. Oh, hey, Permjeet said hello. He said, good morning, Caroline, Antonia, and Cordelia Kate. He's done
Good morning, PK. How you doing?
PK Blinder.
Mr. PK Blinders. And also good morning, Sarah. Hello, darling. It was nice to see you yesterday as well on the old thingy what's it that I launched. We can talk about that.
We saw her on the network the other day. Sarah, you're spoiling us.
Yes, you are in the rebel zone at the moment. Right, I've got it ready to share. Here it is. Here is the inner workings of me and Caroline's wallets, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we have earned from Facebook monetization over the course of the... Do you know what?
What is that? What is that time frame?
Oh, yeah, that's the last 28 days. God, it's more bleak than that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's quite good.
Right, yeah, let's make it the last week.
Okay.
It's on me!
It's on you, honey. You're bringing home the bacon.
Have we got last week? We didn't earn anything on last week's show. That's a shame, isn't it? I've earned us 3 cents, guys. Mate, I am crushing for us.
Well, where's the other 2 cents?
Yeah, what's that all about? Why have we made 5?
Why does no one like me this week? Why haven't I bought in a cent?
We like sort it from top down. We've got, yeah.
Do you reckon all of those are like, those are all 0.3 of a cent? No, yeah, 0.3 of a cent, and then they've made up the extras. They've made up 2 cents amongst them.
Yeah, possibly. That might be what it is.
It's not enough decimal places to show our earnings.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? It's a bit sad. I have to say that I really don't think we're putting in much effort. Like,
all right,
I'm being a bit. I'm experimenting with my personal profile at the moment, and that has increased by like 6,000%. And I look at this, I'm like, yeah, we're kind of neglecting this a little bit. Need to like put some stuff here. But there is a reason. There's a reason. We've only got these reels. These are the first reels that have come back on because Maria, one of our team members who actually posts all of our reels, she had been nagging me to reconnect the scheduler to Facebook because it had broken. And so now next week, I think, guys, we'll be in a lot more profit than we are this week.
So you haven't been bringing home the bacon,
mate. I'm sorry, I let the team down. Yeah, I messed up, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, but at least I made up for it with the 3 cents of my face there. So yeah. Do you know I was on a webinar with Molly Mahoney? Shout out to Molly Mahoney. She's flipping awesome. I was on a call with her the other day. She was like teaching a strategy of hers, and it was amazing to watch her like in full energetic mode. She was then watching the next person that came out and did a presentation, and she commented, she got like, Facebook paid her 30 grand for one post that went viral. I was like, mate, who knew that they were that generous ever?
Yeah, but how much is viral? Like, is that like 30?
I can't remember now. It was like, it got seen by a lot of people, and it got 30. I fixated on the 30 grand. I was like, what? They actually pay out that much money for stuff? I'm really surprised. So yeah, we laugh at it, but maybe once we get good at this, like maybe we will have a bar tab. Maybe we will have.
Yeah, and our rebels are going to get real bloody trolleyed off of 30 grand.
Mate, we are not having a red carpet at this event, though. I'm just going to put it out there. It's not happening.
Well, yeah, no, I know you did not like a. Anyway, yeah, no red carpet. We'll have a pink carpet.
We'll have a pink carpet. Yeah. Do you know what? We'll just have the carpet that is in the venue. Like, why do we need a different colour fucking carpet? We'll just have the carpet that's there.
You want a soapbox? Is this what you need right now? Okay.
No,
It is your soapbox.
No, I'm not doing I'm not.
removing the soapbox.
I'm not industry bashing right now. I'm not in the mood. I am in the mood, but I'm not in the mood.
Okay, we're bashing. So there's the bar tab. Oh, have we got any announcements?
Oh, we have actually, but they're a bit useless.
Okay.
So the first announcement is not useless. The first announcement is that it's networking tomorrow, but it's always networking every Thursday, 1 p.m. Me and Caroline are live with the Rebels, throwing you guys into breakout rooms, getting you meeting each other, connecting. We've got I was talking to someone yesterday actually. Who was like, I came to the network and loved it. And I was like, when was the last time you came? She was like, she came when we had bingo. I was like, okay, that was ages ago. We've got a new game how we launched a few weeks ago that is going down a storm, that if you haven't been to this, like we've got, it doesn't have a name, but it's like 3-minute breakout rooms and you got to go and find something and there is a bingo prize and it's fun and it's great. So if you want to come and check that out, I'll drop a link somewhere for you to click on and you can come and join us at the network. Permji, you've not been at the network for a while. Were you there last week, actually? I feel like I saw you recently and I was like, no, I don't think you were.
PK has not been. And you know what? That's a good sign, right? If we know that like someone hasn't been, that means you're becoming a real pillar. You're like, oh, you are someone who regularly comes. Why haven't you arrived? Anyway, I don't know what I'm just saying that, just words. But yeah, PK.
Words. Those were good words. Those were great words.
Thanks. I'm glad.
Yeah, so the news is it's getting a bit boring, but it happens every week. It's only getting boring saying this is news. It's actually not news. It's just part of the furniture. But if you didn't know about it, you need to know about it. So come along. The other news, which is the one that's like the non-news, because I don't know if I can even give you a link.
Let's call this segment different.
Yeah, we call it the non-news, the boring segment that Cordelia has ruined.
Okay. That isn't the new official title. Let's do the boring segment that Cordelia's ruined.
We have a webinar happening.
Oh, yes, that is true.
Today, but we can't give you the link to it, so tough. But we do have Permji actually is running a session at 12. Perhaps we'll talk about that.
That was brilliant. That was... I really want that to go into our evergreen content. That was just...
Hey, I'm so good at this. Like, I should do this for a living.
Yeah. Well, no wonder they're paying you 5 cents a week.
Mate, at least I'm getting paid 5 cents.
I just start crying.
You didn't even get one. You can't say anything.
I will just tell you about someone else's. There you go, it's done. I'm actually I'm proper crying.
Mate, that tickled you, didn't it?
That got me. Thank you, Pamji. You did a better job than us.
Yeah, let me show you. So over in the Facebook group, if you are in the Facebook group, you will see that pinned to the top of the page, we have, let me just share my screen so you can see this. This is the Rebellious Business Network Facebook group. And here we are. And pinned to the top, we've got a bonus session happening today with Permji and Liz, who've been doing some great sessions into the group recently.
They are proper buds.
Define a clear, achievable goal to drive your business forwards. So, I mean, this is perfect for this time of year, coming into January, getting clear on some new goals, some fresh things that you're going to work towards. So that is happening, and we'll be live streaming that into the Rebellious Business Network Facebook group at 12 o'clock.
You've got a link for the actual group. You mean Rebellious Business Network, Andy?
Oh my gosh, where you been, Andy? What's going on? Let me get it for you. Here it is.
There we go.
You can just search for Rebellious Business Network, to be fair, and it will come up quite easily. But there's a link to the group. Bookmark it. Do you know what I mean? Bookmark it.
Oh, what do you mean? All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Too much.
So, guys, I made something.
Are we doing Hank now? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
This. Oh no, not that. This is Hank. Now look, I think it's not quite how I envisioned him. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why I keep going. Do you know what I mean? It's not quite how I envisioned him.
Why? What's wrong with him?
Nothing. He's quite cute, isn't he? I don't know. I wanted him to be a bit more. I think I had the granddad from Up in my mind. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that
Why am I saying that every 2 seconds?
I was not expecting. See, Hank in my eyes was more like me, myself, and Irene.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's Jim Carrey with
Oh,
like a
yes.
jar head.
I do know what that means. Okay, so you had Jim Carrey in mind.
Yeah, I had like a jar head in mind. Is that allowed? I don't think I could say that. Again, live. Can't take it back, but I think that's politically incorrect. Anyway,
Oh God.
I don't even want to. Okay, yeah, I had a different guy in mind. The complete opposite to the granddad from Up. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I mean, we could have gone Hank the Hunk.
No.
I mean, who's to say he's not hunky? This Hank is hunky, and everyone's hunky for someone. But yeah. So anyway, this is Hank. Now, listen, right? This site, I've just unmuted it. We're going to be muting it again. On the request of Mark Lyons, I so nearly said Mark Zuckerberg. He has not sent me a personal request. On the request of Mark Lyons, Mark wanted him to have a voice. He wanted, like the first iteration of this was that it was ChatGPT and we just pressed a button and it brought out a question. Now we've got a proper Base 44 AI generated thingy-me-what's it, right? I love Base 44, by the way.
I don't know if it is what is common knowledge that what Base 44 is.
So Base 44 is an AI where you can say, create me a website or create me an app that does this, and it will just generate it.
There you go. Top tip for you guys. Base 44.
Base 44, yeah, it's great. So anyway, click Hank to get quiet. It's supposed to say hit me with it, Hank, but anyway, I've only got 2 free iterations a day, so scaring me. I'm not paying for Hank. So let's click him and see what happens. Nothing, apparently. Right, do I click? Oh, here we go. He's thinking.
You have a brilliant question.
How can a relatively tiny audience still turn into a steady stream of committed clients without relying on paid ads or feeling like you're constantly begging for their attention?
Now, Base 44 has a limitation, I'm afraid. It doesn't have voices and it can't do animation. As you can see, he's kind of shaking. That is because he's supposed to be dancing. And when there's a flickering thing on his head, that's because his mouth is supposed to be moving. And the voice, I wanted a really good voice. No, you can't change the voice. So without more sophisticated software, this is, I'm at a roadblock. But there we go. That's right.
2 free iterations. What, a day or a week?
A day, mate. I am this a day. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, just like a little change. I mean, Hank's going to grow up, basically. I love the thought of him just being like, this week, this is what we've done to Hank. Like just a little update on a regular basis. And in a year's time, we're going to look at Hank and he's going to be like,
Hank, like you have grown.
Yeah. We'll have like a little slideshow from like Google Pictures that shows his first moments.
So, Caroline, how can a relatively tiny audience still turn into a steady stream of committed clients without relying on paid ads or feeling like you're constantly begging for their attention?
Well, I don't think the first bit and the second bit necessarily, they don't meet, right? Like you can turn a tiny audience into a steady stream of clients might be a little bit challenging, but into clients at the very least, you only need one person to be a client. So if your audience is tiny of one, there you go. You can turn them into clients if they're right.
100% conversion rate.
Yeah.
I would say you need to focus on the thing that is going to connect with people fastest, easiest, and most.
Yeah.
And that is like talking to them. So if I've got a small audience, like I'm talking to them. I'm either talking to them one-to-one. So I'm in the DM inbox, I'm chatting to them, I'm calling them up, I'm doing those kind of things. Or I'm putting on some kind of live event and inviting them to it, or I'm putting like some kind of content out that is video content that connects with them directly.
Yeah. How does that get them clients though?
Well, the second part of that, the second part of that is that I'm then putting out promotions and having offers that are really clear about what it is that I do. So that I'm having those conversations and converting them anyway.
Yeah.
Just to have on the notice board, along with all the video content, I have promotions that I'm putting out. And those promotions are things that are going to get people booking calls with me.
Yeah.
And you know, like that's the hardest part. I think it's easy to create content. It's hard to keep up with it. It's difficult to stay consistent. But we could, you know, it's easier than it's ever been to create content. I mean, even to create live content, it's if you've just got to get used to going live, and then you just go live and answer questions. Like, it's really not that hard in terms of coming up with something brilliant. You don't then need to mess about with Canva and create really pretty images. You can even like open a Threads account and just put words out without images. And there are loads of content. There's just endless amounts of content that you can create. The hard part is, what mechanism or strategy do I then put into place to mop up or collect or, you know, tap into the low-hanging fruit that generates? Because you do generate lots of low-hanging fruit. And the problem is it goes cold fairly quickly. So you'll put out loads of great content that demonstrates your expertise, that is connecting with your audience, that's warming them up. But then if you don't put out an offer that mops that up, they're going to go cold and drift off to the next entrepreneur who's doing something amazing over there and just completely forget about what you're offering or talking about, because that's just, we get distracted. So you want to have regular mechanisms. By the way, a nice segue into a bit of a plug for us. We are kicking off a challenge on Monday that is teaching a sales strategy. It is part of our NABA Client Challenge membership, where every single month we go through, teach you, and do with you one of these mechanisms, one of these strategies that you can implement and utilize to get sales in. One of our clients, she just comes along to this challenge every month to map out and plan, what is my money producing activity going to be this month? Like, what is it that I can do to get some clients in this month? Because you want to be testing new things every month. You want to have the stuff that you know works, that you repeat, but you want to be testing new promotions all the time and putting different things out. And especially if you're marketing organically, like, drop the word organic in the chat for me right now, in the comments for me right now. If your main focus is organic marketing, and that means that you are not running Facebook ads as your main way of getting people into your pipeline, like, you're marketing organically, you're putting content out on social media. So you need lots of different stuff on rotation. You need to test lots of different things. We have a challenge starting on Monday where we're walking through a strategy called the Twixmas Mop-Up, which is where we're going to be, there's one little period over Christmas that is a really good time to sell something. And we're teaching you how to put together an offer for that period and how to absolutely mop up like all of your low-hanging fruit during that time. So yeah, Caroline's dropped the link in.
I haven't
check that out. Come and join us.
And that was good, because we also had a comment. We had a question. We've had a couple of comments. So one question was really good, which is, what percentage of my time should I be marketing? And I think if we split marketing up into two categories, which is like content and then also sales, like, I know they're not the same thing, but then in a sense they are. You could spend literally 5 hours every month at the beginning of your month on your marketing, which is your client getting stuff, right? Like, that is enough if you have been networking. And Darren, you are prolific at posting, you are prolific at getting out there, you are prolific at making connections. I know this. So you should now be making sure that you get offers going out, and you can do that in 5 hours. Actually, probably less. Like, we just go through the motions, and we teach you all the depth of it, but you can grab the gist of it really fast, to be honest. So 5 hours a month. We like to do it the first week of the month. Then your money producing activities are out of the way and done. And yeah, one of our two of our clients have kind of said to me, it's like, oh, it just takes that thinking out of what am I going to do to get clients this month? Like, what's my strategy? Now, the great thing about this, obviously, is once you've got one that works really well, you can repeat it. It becomes a bit more evergreen. It becomes repeatable. It means that, like, you can start running 2 strategies per month. And eventually at the end, you know, you're going to have an opportunity, a period where you go, I've actually got everything set up for the year, and now I can do other things around that. And it starts giving you a lot of consistency and reliability. And we got Oh, I love this. Oh, excellent. We've got Marion who says organic, fabulous, and Emily, one of the knacks, organic till Jan 26. Does that mean you're starting ads, Emily? Exciting.
Love that for you.
So excited for this knack. Yes. Pamji is also doing organic as well.
Just to show you, by the way, this is inside the NABA Client Challenge community, and this is the events that we've got lined up for next week. So if you want to...
Bigger. Can we do that? Is there a way to make it big?
Yeah.
Zoom in.
Oh, no, hang on. I need to click on this page and zoom in. I just clicked on Restream and zoomed in. 1 second. Oh, yeah, it wasn't even at 90. Okay, so yeah, we've got 5 days every day and everything's recorded. And also, like, you've got the past challenges. We've got this new format. So I recommend if you join today and you want to just get your teeth stuck into a client getting strategy, come to the Anti-Discovery Call Challenge, where you have got like all of the recordings and everything's broken down into bite-sized chunks. So you've got the recordings, you've also got like PDFs, and inside those PDFs there is like ChatGPT prompts to just make things so much easier. We give you everything broken down, and there's even, the whole point is to get sales calls booked in your diary. So at the end of every challenge on day 5, we're always doing a sales training, and there's sales scripts and everything you need to absolutely smash it. But yeah, there's loads of stuff in here. We've got loads of strategies for implementing to get clients. And I think, realistically, what you need to be doing, I wouldn't put it down into percentage of time. What I would do is I recommend that you have depends where you're at. If you are just starting out, then you put out 1 sales offer promotion a month. A new thing. And then the first one that you get where you're like, that worked well.
Yeah.
You figure out, okay, when and how can I repeat that? If you're only on social media and you're only organic with that and you don't have an email list, then you might need to wait like 3 months and then put it out again, or even 2 months, put it out again. But you just don't want to be putting it out again and again and again all the time, because you'll just kill it dead in the water with advertising fatigue. So if you're a bit further on than that, 2 strategies a month, 1 every fortnight, new sales strategy every fortnight. You could be taking one that you've used previously that worked and a new one every month.
Yeah, I think I complicated it with that bit. I could get,
No, I don't think you did. It's
so bloody brilliant. There's so much potential that comes with it. I love it. But also, one thing to add on that is the other challenge. It depends how snappy you guys want to be, because the other challenge we did was the Black Friday Revolt. It's Black Friday this Friday and Cyber Monday. So yes, you've got to do the anti-discovery call. But if you join today, for instance, I would get into that Black Friday result. It's a little bit more complicated.
Revolt. But it will give you a result. No, we had a client.
I love that.
We had a client that was really sitting on fire, back against the wall. Like, we all know what that feels like. Needed something to just implement to get some money in now. Like, it was a cash flow necessity. He implemented that challenge strategy, which is the Black Friday Revolt that's in there. It's, if you come in, I see we've got Jenny. She's like, I'm in the membership, but I've not looked at this yet. Jenny, man, come on. You need to be looking at this. This is your money producing activities. It's like the most important membership you've ever bought. It's the best thing ever, because these strategies, you can just put them in. They're like mechanisms. You just put it into place and it just brings you the sales calls. Right. So this Black Friday Revolt challenge is this one here. Yeah. Under the past challenges tab, you could implement that in a day. I'm sorry, but you could, this is what one of our clients did. Implemented it in a day and did 7 grand?
7 grand.
7 grand in 1 day off the back of that. Like, one, and another thing, just really quickly. Finish
the first thought. Finish the first thought.
No, this is part of the first thought. Is to make it easier for you to implement it in a day. Like, every challenge has got a strategy overview. So if you're really savvy and you're like, oh, I just need the high level details. Like, I don't need to go in and pore over the details. You could just click on this strategy overview and it's like a flow chart and it shows you the step-by-step process to implement it. But if you're like, oh no, I need the details, then you can zoom in on any of those parts by watching the dedicated session. We've got the replay sessions are split into strategy overview, like building the tech, creating an offer, putting the content assets together, and then handling the sales calls. So you can like zoom in on any of those bits by watching that session.
And
Love that.
just
Jenny's
also
on it.
add one more thing to that, is that the tech it's very simple, right? This isn't about building you an email list or, you know, a pipeline or a website. It's none of that. It's like very basic. Like this is the rough and ready, like this is the bare minimum, like essentials that you need, right? You do not need all the other stuff. If you've got an email list, fantastic. That is great. And even if you don't have an email list, we are always saying get an email list, right? That is really essential. But not like this, the tech needed is very tech friendly. I'm a tech noob, like whatever. Even though I've been working with it for years now, I'm like, scary. Still scares me.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know what's really mad?
What's mad?
Accessing that membership on the cheapest possible tier that we have right now, which is you can get access to that content for £37 a month. And it's cancel anytime. It's not like a year commitment. But if you wanted to get the year, it's only £270 for a full year on our cheapest tier that we have at the moment. And that's not hidden behind, like, it's not that there's stuff in tier 2 that you need to implement. Like tier 2 is actually our promotion pass, where we say you can promote your offers in front of our audience and attend promo pass classes. That's what tier 2 is. All of the content is in tier 1. And tier 1 you can access for £37. I genuinely did not plan for us to come and pitch this.
I know.
So exciting. Like it's the best thing ever. Like what an incredible product we've built. It's so flipping good. And if you're not in it and you're not accessing this good content, mate, you are leaving money on the table, because for 37 quid, you could be turning around a few thousand, you know, just off the back of implementing one of these strategies. They're all proven and they all work.
Every month.
Every month, yeah.
Yeah. Multiple times as well, which we see happening and we have done ourselves.
Yeah.
But the other thing, we didn't even talk about the community.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the other things. You know what though? We've spoken. We did the pitch. We got excited. It was very natural. I'm glad we got into it, and we've had some comments. Marion is excited about this knack at all being well. She may be able to turn up each day. It's a fun story. One of the rebels could not turn up and also still smashed it. That was awesome.
What happened? Go on. We need the deets on this story.
Just watched the replays. And just whacked it together. I was like, okay, I'll do this month. I'll chuck this stuff out. Didn't actually do it correctly. 7 calls booked and was like, oh, now what? now I've got to go and sell things. I did not anticipate this. It was kind of like I think it was like, okay, I'm going to get my feet wet. I'm going to do it. It's the thing, you need to do. Just do it. It's not that hard. Oh, wow, that worked. Got a whole new thing to do this month.
I had that with a client once where we put out one of the strategies. By the way, it's the anti-discovery call strategy. We put that out and she ended up getting 30 calls booked in. And it was like, okay, we just ended up launching a group program because she couldn't take all these people on one-to-one. It was madness.
We had that with Laura, who was launching her membership. She hadn't even started her business yet. She hadn't even finished uni. She was like, oh, I'll try this. I think it was 40. It was crazy. So yeah, so guys, we this was not the plan to come on and pitch this, but as you can tell, we are so excited about this. We are so proud of this as well. This is our baby. It's
amazing.
So Cordelia has an actual baby. This is the mechanical baby.
My businesses are also my babies. It's fine.
So yeah. What time does snack start? I'm so glad you asked, John.
Well, yeah, to have a chat with Jennifer, John, that's what you need to do. Jennifer is your go-to with that, but it starts 9 a.m. on Monday. He's asking about his Rebel Journal Live session.
Well, either way, it was
We need a plan for that. We need a plan for that for sure, John. But maybe, have a chat with Jennifer and come up with a plan. Cool. Right. So thanks, Hank. That was a great question, actually. Should we turn the sound off for the next one? Because I can't listen to Hank talk to me in that voice.
Yeah, of course, please.
We will. What time are we on? 11:08. We're doing great. Right. Come on then, guys. Let's see what else Hank has got for us. See, look, here it says, hit me with it, Hank. My programming was there somewhere.
Putting the link in again.
Right, watch him dance. He's going to dance, guys. Are you ready for it? Oh, no, he didn't dance. What's one simple message? Oh, no, he's dancing now. See? He's pulsing.
Okay.
I want a wild card question. Okay, fine. What's one simple messaging tweak that instantly makes someone sound more human and magnetic in their content rather than just another business blathering on? Messaging tweak. Caroline, this one's for you. One simple messaging tweak.
Result that you can see, feel, touch, taste. A result. Be results oriented. Like your messaging, the North Star, and the most important thing is the end the end thing that they're going to get. That is it, and it applies to any situation. So if it's like, I want someone to, if it's as little as taking action, like clicking on an email, you've got to sell that click. What's the result of them getting that click? And I mean, that's a bit over the top, because it's like, well, you have to then go to a landing page, and why do they want to fill in their details? But ultimately, you're always selling the next step. But there's this end goal in mind, which is a big result that you want them to have, and every single step leads up to that. And so whenever I feel like it's like whenever you're talking about something, like you said, Cordelia and I very easily transitioned into oh my God.
I'm sorry, I've been distracted by a comment. Ignore me, Caroline. Carry on.
I saw that, yeah. Every single, because Cordelia and I have our North Star, our outcome, especially with Nav Client, is helping people get clients, and we find the best ways to do that. We can transition into that really easily. Yeah. So it means that we don't need to have scripts. We don't need to have like real planned stuff. Like it's just in us, that result that we want to get people. Think about your result. What's the result you're going to get someone? And then everything goes to that. And so I talk about this morning, actually. It's kind of like a wheel and spoke. Like, is that, well, in the center of it is like, what is the outcome? What's the result you're going to get them? And then you can have all these other little things coming off of it. It should always lead to that center point. And that's what gives the copy a sort of purpose. Like it gives it a meaning, right? Like, I don't know, sometimes do you ever read stuff and you're like, what's the point of this? Where's this going? What is the value of this? It's just words. It's just sort of saying, yeah, it's got a bit of a story, but we want stories because we want them to like teach us something meaningful and to lead us and to give us direction. And so you need to know where that end is, like, so that story can navigate people there. So result, and try and make it, I know this is hard, but smart. Is it smart? Yeah. Specific, measurable, artistic. What's the A?
Actionable.
Smart. Repeatable. Reliable.
No. Oh, bloody hell. I can't remember.
Oh, who cares about smart?
I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to attend Permjeet's webinar at 12 o'clock, and he will walk you through how to create a goal. There you go.
Look at that. That result. A goal. There you go. That's perfect. You know, so messaging is not the fluff. Messaging is the I love
you said that. I totally expected you to say relate, because actually I find that is the number one thing that's missing from a lot of people's messaging. And generally, if you get ChatGPT to go create use of messaging, ChatGPT misses this out as well.
It does, yeah.
And what I mean by relate is Caroline's relate, demonstrate, validate system. The relate part of it is hook the reader in by relating to their problem, their issue, their feelings, their energy, like whatever is going on for them, their desire. But you need to relate to them in that first sentence, that opening hook.
Yeah, but the relate, interestingly, the relate is set up as problem, solution, call to action. Right. So what is that call to action? Because the call to action is that thing, that result is the reverse engineered, like you reverse engineer everything back to that. The relate is the first port of call. But like you always start at the end and work backwards. Like, where are you taking them to? And so that's why I always do the 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What is the thing? What's the immediate benefit? And then why do they want that? And then you flip that round so the why comes first. That's so technical. I can get into all that. It's like a whole like system and methodology I've got into in trying to help people curate the whole messaging. But the relate is still, it comes after you've got a clear value proposition, right? There is no message without the offer. There is no message without a sale to an extent. There's no marketing without products. Like, you're not there. If you need to be, there needs to be an outcome at the end for you and for them. And then you can start going, well, why do they want this outcome? You know, think about it this way. We've really refined the relates for us, but we got the same outcome that we've got, because it's been like in a process of like development to like really figure out the unique value in different ways. But our relate has definitely shifted. And I mean, yeah, I'm becoming unrelatable now, because it's like talking into things that are just not clear for everyone else. But yeah, the relate is like,
well, what I was thinking actually is that we have created for some of our one-to-one clients your 3-step process, the one that you just explained. And it's essentially a 3-step process for creating a mini pitch for your offer, so that you're able to communicate your offer well. We've created a video, you've created a video, and I've created a workbook that goes with that video for one of our high ticket programs. And actually, maybe what we could do, and I'll consult Caroline privately, guys, and let you know whether she says yes. But if you want us to turn that into a resource for you so that you can access it, maybe we'll put it in NAC as a bonus. I think that would be a really good place to put it, or somewhere where you can access it for, like, you know, without joining one of our high ticket programs. If Caroline says yes.
Come here for a second. Come here.
Well, what I was thinking is, should we see if we get enough people wanting it? And if we do, then we'll do it.
Yeah, but you're missing my joke.
Oh, okay, I'm coming. Where is it? I'm here. Oh, okay. Cool. Is this a Dragon's Den moment?
No, it's like, you were supposed to go, yeah, Caroline agreed.
I didn't hear what you said.
I know, because I'm not really.
I couldn't hear what you said.
It's just a joke, because
No, I know. But I feel like I needed to be in your head to know what I was supposed to do next after that.
Yeah, I've got to show you. There's these two, I think drag queens that I watch, and they do this thing where they're talking, and then one of them will say something, and the other one will like, can I see you back here for a second? And then they go back, and like, but they're still on camera, but they have like a little argument. But it's just really funny. And I was like, oh, this is my moment. But I
really want us to do that, but now I know that that's a thing. Like, we could do it. Can we do it without people thinking that we're drag queens? Because hopefully people won't describe us as the drag queens.
Marion got it. Thank you.
I feel like Marion is like your twin flame. Like, you, a little bit. Yeah.
She's kind of mean to me because I'm a Leo. She's like, she always like gets a little. I'm like, yeah, I like attention. She's like, yeah, you do. You know, you do.
Isn't that like, what? How is that okay in a world where everything's politically incorrect? Why is it okay to Leo shame? Should that not be included in that as well? Should we add that in? Like, it's not okay to Leo shame people, Marion. It's not okay, all right? It's up there with all the things that would get you a digital stoning in this day and age.
Yeah, okay.
Not okay. Right, let's see what else Hank's got for us.
Okay, I love this. Corinne Turner says, you looned.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. You're right, we are absolutely mad. We love it.
Mad as...
Oh, this is a good question. If.
Okay, I've got a really good answer to that.
I can't believe that is what it says. I was really thinking it was going to carry on typing. It's actually if.
If.
Okay, what is the one thing if you're like if? What would you want it to be?
If. I think we leave it there. If. It's like, wow, that's deep. Just if.
That is deep. Okay. If. Should we save this question, Caroline? I think we should save that one. We're going to save this question. Look, it gets added to our bank. This is great. We've got some good questions. Oh, look, there's a wild card one there.
Oh, do you want to pick it then?
No, it's really boring.
Okay. Does anyone have their own?
Yeah. Who wants to take over Hank? Because he's not very good at this.
Oh, no. A desperate puppy. No. Well, I understand the theme behind that. But how long we got left? Oh, we got 10 minutes. We can do better questions, Hank. We can do better. Can. Oh, another deep one.
There's another deep one. Oh my God. I feel like Hank's broke. What?
What?
Hank's broken, guys. How? I really need to refresh the page. Hank has broken. He's thinking of a brilliant question now. Is it going to be a one-word question? Could you break down how to build connection? I really...
No. No.
How's your worry right now, Hank? Okay, never mind. I did, but I went in and I used I used today's iteration to throw in a few more wild card and interesting questions. But yeah, I haven't got
a wild card question. No, but
I've got one. I've got one that I'm sure everyone's burning to find out the answer to this. Why aren't you talking about your spider anymore?
Oh, sad story, guys. I don't know where she went. She's gone.
She's in your bed.
Cuddle. No, Sally's gone. I don't know what happened. The web's gone. Like, I had a week off. I had my holiday. Came back, she's gone. And I was like, I don't know what the lifespan is of. So for anyone who didn't know, I had like a scary looking spider outside my window. And I don't like messing with nature. And so I could have killed it, or I could have like moved it away. But I was like, it's fine there. It's outside. It's doing its thing. And it was it's different from the. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the spider details, but it was outside my window, and it was insane. The amount of bugs it caught was crazy, and it was really quite like. Oh, it used to send shivers down my spine. It really freaked me out just seeing it attack these bugs. It was quite brutal. But then after a while, I got used to it, and I was like, "Wow, nature is brutal, but kind of amazing." It was really amazing to watch this spider for a while, and I was so fascinated by it. And she's just gone. It's just gone. I do not know where. And so
it was me, guys.
No, it could have been. It could have been.
I've not got time for that.
Yeah, true. You don't.
Actually, if it was me, it would have been delegated to Amos, so it would have
yeah. But like I had a window washer. I'm on a third story. And so sometimes I just get this brush kind of scare me at my living room window. But the window washer came up and it washed the window and it's like massively broke the web. And I was like, well, that's Sally done. That's Sally fucked. And next day she'd rebuilt it. She'd catching spiders again, catching wasps that were twice her size again. And so I was like, wow, she's pretty durable. So I don't think it was the window washer. I think she may have just died. I don't know. A bird could have had her. I do not know what happened. And I'm actually quite sad that I don't know what happened. I have been even thinking like maybe I should Google the lifespan. Like does anyone know how long spiders live? Because I haven't had any big spiders in my house recently. Where have they gone? You know, the big.
They only pop out in September and then they go back.
Yeah, so maybe that's do they die or do they go somewhere?
Don't want to know.
Yeah, okay. Oh God, John. Yeah, don't say that. So yeah, Sally is no more, which I'm sure you're happy about because I haven't been.
Her lifespan just dramatically reduced if she's done that. It's now inevitable. The death is inevitable. She comes to my house. Corinne means spider in Welsh. Ooh.
It's Corinne. Are you the Corinne I called today? You've not got the same surname, but sometimes that happens on Facebook. I'm just intrigued. Have we had a conversation this morning?
There's a 30-second delay on Facebook.
Okay, so I'll wait.
Cool. We've got a really good question from Marion. What are some good measures to put in place so that your business keeps ticking over, even if you can't be as present, falling ill, for example?
Oh,
I've got two obvious ones spring to mind, but it's long-term game plan.
Yeah.
One is recurring revenue.
Yeah.
That doesn't rely on you doing delivery.
Yeah.
And the other one is team.
Yeah.
And like I can speak from experience with this sorry, I've just seen that Corinne's maiden name is Webb.
Yeah, also her name is Spider in Welsh.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
We get distracted by the comments sometimes.
Yeah, it's terrible. Right, so anyway, this year I had Arlo, who is my latest baby and my final baby, because I'm not having any more. And I've said that before, and I'm not. That's it. It's the last one. But if we hadn't built the infrastructure that we had, like I wouldn't have been able to take maternity leave. And it was only because of what we had put in place. Now you think, well, what is that? Well, number one, there's two of us.
Yeah.
Like there's and Jennifer, and we also had other hands on deck at that time as well. So we had team in place.
Yeah.
And actually the interesting thing, Marion, is that when I took a step outside of the business, that's my ego. When I took a step outside of the business, and then I was away for a couple of months, and I stopped doing the busy work that I had been doing. Like I was really grounded in so much busy work. Actually, number one, the business did not go under. We didn't lose. To be fair, it nearly did a little bit later, but that was to do with email stuff, tech stuff that we then had to fix. But the business did not go under. Nothing changed or suffered. We still generated the same money. And then I was able to come in from a bird's eye view and be like, okay, this is what my role should be. Like, I shouldn't be doing this, that, and the other. Like, I need to come back in doing this stuff. And it had a really positive impact because I was now working on the business. There was nothing that would have taken me out of the business in the same way, apart from illness. And I'm very pleased it's not that.
Yeah, we were both like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And then we're both like, thank God that happened, because there would have been nothing that would have caused that you to step back so drastically. And also, I don't know if there'd have been I don't know what, because it also really motivated me, because I really wanted you to have a maternity leave. And so that was very important for me to really step up in those ways that you couldn't, well, obviously because you had to step back.
Well, I would have. Here's the. Do you know, in my mind, when I got pregnant with Arlo and whatever, there wasn't a part of me that was like, I'm going to have maternity leave. It was a bit like, oh my God, how am I going to manage everything? And I would have just carried on working, because with my last baby, Marnie, who's now 10, I didn't get maternity leave with him because I was at university studying to be a nurse. I had 3 children during my nurse training. So can you imagine my tutors when I went back? I'm like, guys, I'm sorry. I'm pregnant again. They were like, that's fine, but you don't get maternity leave this time because that will take you over the allotted time to study as a nurse and you'll just have to start again. So I was like, okay, well, I either quit. I've just finished my 2nd year. I either quit or I just go for it. And so by the time I had him, I had 6 months left. And I remember he ended up being in a hospital for a week because he was prem. And I had a call from one of my tutors going, where are you? And I was like, just giving birth. I was like, I'm going to have to skip today. I'll come in tomorrow or whenever I can. And I just basically just carried on. And I think you just do, you can generally deal with most of the shit you get served in life. And people go, how do you do that? And you go, well, if you had the same situation, you'd be able to do it too. You just think you can't, but you could if you were.
Yeah, that is exactly it, isn't it? It's like everyone, I guarantee, put it in the comments, you have done things that have blown your mind when you've had your feet to the fire. You're like, why couldn't I just do that every day?
Yeah.
Because your brain is just not, it's just when your brain's comfortable, I don't think it's as efficient and effective, right? You don't, and good to that, because Cordelia and I have very different working styles. I really love to take my time and develop something over a period of time. And that makes it very hard to launch things. That makes it hard to just generate money or to do the really crucial business survival things, right? I'm not really built for the survival thing in the way that I work. And so I needed to be I don't get the luxury of working in the style that I want to work in and develop the long-term vision and all these things that I want to develop. I've got to go now do this because my feet are to the fire. And there's an argument to be made. If I always work like that, then, things could be in this particular way. So I think it's just those circumstances that change your priorities. And unless it's legitimate, your priorities don't really, I think your priorities, they're just like, they're in you, you know, your safety levels, you know, like what to expect. So you can't really like synthesize a new way of prioritizing something, I guess. It's just like when your feet to the fire, when you have to do it, everyone, I put money on it, everyone here has been like, yeah, I have pulled it out of the bag in this particular way. Right? Everyone
it's generally, though, I do think we stop ourselves because we think we can't sometimes. Like,
oh yeah,
I remember being at uni and there was a girl that pulled out because she fell pregnant. I carried on and had 3 of the fuckers. Oh, sorry. So, like, you know, some people will give up, but you can, like, if you want it enough, if there's a reason for, like, if it's important to you and it's like make or break, you want it. Like, I passed my driving test at 8.5 months pregnant. It was do or die. I knew I was going to have a baby and no freedom if I didn't pass this drive. I flipping passed it with singing bloody.
I did not know all these things. Like, this is all news to me. I feel like we need to pull out some more wild stories. Like, I did not know the full story of like the maternity leave. I did not know that. I did not know that you passed your driving test 8.5 months pregnant.
Mate, I just am so good with people. He loved me. I had him. He was telling me about his daughter at uni studying nursing. He was like, I think I don't think he was paying attention. He was chatting to me the whole driving test about his daughter at nursing school. He just really connected with me. I was like, great. And then I passed and it was fine. But yeah, no, but bringing this to something tangible for Marion, because she asked this question.
Oh yeah. Was it? I don't think it was Marion, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh wow, we've been talking about this for ages.
What are some good measures to put in place so that your business keeps ticking over, even if you can't be as present, falling ill, for example? Number one, you'll probably, like, what we're saying is you can always cope with more than you think you can.
Yeah.
One thing. But the other thing is invest in team, but invest in customer support team. Invest in having support with looking after your customers, because if that all relies on you, my belief is the one thing that will put you under before anything else does is losing faith with your people. And so if your people are looked after, then we're fine. We're ticking over. We're good. Like, I've got Jennifer. We've got Jennifer, sorry, but we've got Jennifer in head of client happiness, right? That is her role, head of client happiness. She has had the job to like ring people, check in with them. If one of our clients goes wayward, she rings them, she brings them back in, she supports them. You know, I've employed 2 life coaches in the past and had them on the team to just coach our clients and just support them. So if you invest in that customer support, then that can tick over when you need to focus on other things. And that's the most important thing that he's looking after. And then the second thing I would say is invest in streams of income that are more passive. Nothing is fully passive. Hate to break it to you. More passive and are recurring revenue. And that's a whole other conversation. But if you can do that, then that's going to give you a buffer and you're not going to be relying on the face-to-face time for money stuff. And we are 2 minutes over the top of the hour with one of the busiest days ever. So we should probably...
Yeah.
Anything you want to add, though, before we do?
I can only think of really wildly inappropriate things to say. When you put my brain on the spot like that, I think of just like ridiculous, like 90s quotes that have zero bearing and relevance. That would have been in like...
Go on, say one.
I was going to say, fuck bitches, get money.
What?
That's what came to my head.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't, that's inappropriate. And then you got me to say it.
Marion says this really helps. Thank you so much. And yeah, cool. All right then. Well, that's it. That's another show done. By the way, just to let you know, if you didn't know, you can catch the replays of this on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that you listen to your podcast. This is a live podcast. We deliver it live every week, and then it is published on the podcast platform. So if you do miss one and you want to catch it on the go, do that. And if you are listening on the podcast, awesome. I love that for you. Come join us live one day. It'd be great to have you in the comments, like throwing curveballs at us. As you can see, we get so distracted by them. Like, come and distract us. We would love you to. But yeah, we'll be back here Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. next week for the next episode. And also, we are live on tomorrow for networking, Thursday, 1 p.m. every week. And there's also a webinar happening today that we can't give you the link to. So that you might get the link to next week. We'll talk to you more about that another time.
Keep your ears peeled.
Keep your ears peeled, guys.